Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be talking about all the false advertising in the tax resolution systems and everything that's going on, and you need to listen to what I have to say. I'm a former agent. I worked at IRS for 10 years. I've been in private practice actually for 40 years. I have a whole team of former IRS agents on staff. I've been on the national news a lot. The reason I'm dressed like this, I am a national figure in resolution. I just shoot these videos at home in my comfort. You want to see me in a coat and tie, go to my website at 777irs.com. You can see my national news interview. More importantly, you'll be able to see my team of former IRS agents. You want to know what's in my head. I don't need a fancy backdrop to do that. I do these videos for 3 reasons. Number 1, today, so you don't get ripped off. Number 2, so in fact that you learn the truth. 3, you can make an honest decision whether you do your own representation or hire someone. And number 4, really, so you don't get ripped off. And today, that's really what this is all about. You know, the price points in tax resolution, they're very, very high because you can save a lot of money with the IRS if you give your case to somebody who knows what's going on. The problem is our system, our resolution business is flooded with whores. It's flooded with people who will do anything to make a buck, making deals, promising you what they can do. Many of these big companies take all these Instagram ads and Facebook ads promising that they can settle your debt for pennies on a dollar. And the money they spend in advertising and salespeople is staggering. Some of the companies spend $250,000 a month to go ahead and get you to call them, have a salesman take your money, and really to get no results. How do I know that? I get these calls on this phone call all the time. So I want to tell you a couple ways that you can do and how to prevent getting ripped off by these companies. First of all, you have to know that only 3 people can represent you in front of Internal Revenue Service, either an attorney, a CPA, or an enrolled agent. I got to write that down, how not to get ripped off. It's important, how not to be ripped off. That's very important. I'm going to make sure that's my title. The reason I want to do that is I don't want you ripped off. Second of all, the only way they can tell you how your case is going to go or if they can settle your debt is looking at the IRS financial statement itself, not a form that's going to populate a 433A. For me, being an agent after doing this 50 years, working for IRS for 10, I want to see the form itself because there's some trick questions on there you need to know and you don't want to fall into them. I won't go into them now, but one is, how old are your parents and are you a beneficiary? That could be one I'd ask. Those forms won't dictate that to you. Anyway, the other thing you want to do is, like I said, send a financial statement to the person working your case. That is the attorney, the enrolled agent, or the CPA. Let them look at the form that's going to go into IRS, the 433F, the 433A, or the 433 OIC. The next thing I would do is I would Zoom with that person to make sure they're real, make sure they're intelligent, make sure they know what they're doing. And once you give them that financial statement, they should be able to tell you exactly how your case is going to go down. You call me, I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen after I see your financial statement. Don't get ripped off by these people with all the ads that you see, thinking you're going to settle the debt and make a knee-jerk reaction, thinking this is too good to be real. It must be true. It is too good to be real. I used to accept offers and compromise and deny offers and compromise. I'm a national expert. I'm trying to keep you from getting ripped off. You will be ripped off if you call the company and they don't allow you to speak to an attorney, a CPA, or an enrolled agent. That's not a good sign. Hang up the phone. Call somebody else. We've been doing this a really long time. We are experts in all IRS resolution matters. Give me a subscription if you would. Why? I've got to keep to my 5 minutes. Why? Because YouTube says we all need subscriptions. That's why we all ask for them. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and thank you for the subscription.